Well, hello YouTube. Um, I guess I've never really made one of these YouTube videos before. I just kind of talk to the camera. So, obviously this is gonna be like most people's, first videos. It's about 3:14 in the morning. Um, right now I have Haze of Love from Cake running through my head, like 3 o'clock in the morning, or maybe it's 4. I actually went ahead and just closed everything on my desktop. I'm just looking at the background, and so I've been reading into the Myers-Briggs typology for over a year now. Like, it's definitely, I've gone back to it, and but it's definitely helped me in my own life to a major extent, and just realize my own perceptive abilities. I am an INFP, the idealist dreamer. I'm always off in la la land, and you one thing I did recently, I spent 7 months hitchhiking, like, all over the country. I was on a hippie bus for months, and I just went out, did it, traveled, saw the U.S. I made it to about Pittsburgh before, I know, Pittsburgh, pretty much. And I just hit this point where I couldn't travel anymore. It was just not an option. After 7 months, it was just, I didn't even want to take a single another hitchhiking ride. I just couldn't do it. So, well, I guess I should get back to the Myers-Briggs typology test. See, I think a big thing about ENFPs is if you watch IF, obviously it's 3:16 in the morning. I'm quite tired. INTJ or INFJ. Yeah, if you watch INFJs, like, well, any really thinking, they're always kind of, but they're still kind of there. They just kind of scan their thoughts real quick. Probably not even emulating right, honestly. But for an INFP, they think, they just kind of, like, go off in the la la dream world for half second. See, I'm probably not even going to use this one, honestly. So if you see this, see, I don't even know what that was about, and that was kind of strange. I might have just well throw out this entire video for that, not a single awkward moment, honestly. But obviously, I'm analyzing myself quite a bit. I do this on a constant basis. Usually, like, I'm the type of person that if you sit next to me on the bus stop and I'm thinking about something, I'll probably start talking to you about it, and just, even if total loss, no context, I'll just go on this, like, rambling rant about, I don't know, whatever's bothering me at the moment. But it's usually said in a way where they really can't understand what I'm actually trying to get to. I just ask them, like, bits and pieces and parts and aspects of it. That I need help on. Like, it's like just finding that other point of view, because INFPs usually have the I've heard it described very well before. When we feel something or think of something, like, it's the loop, the FI SI loop, pretty much. And I look at how I feel about something from multiple perspectives. It's not like I just see it once. I just go through these things in my head over and over and over. Like, even at a subconscious level, I do this. Like, a lot of times I'll, like, you know, be in a situation or something like that, and then it won't be till even months later. Like, I've even realized stuff like years later where, you know, it's like, oh, I should have done that. Oh, why didn't I see that? And like, they're just like epiphanies, you know. It's the intuition, external intuition. And so you know, it's like, wow, now I just understand. I don't know why I didn't understand then, but you know, somehow my subconscious just went and analyzed it from all these perspectives without me worrying about it one bit. You know, like sometimes I do. I definitely worry about stuff, but you know, it would be funny to count how many times I say you know. Because I mean, I definitely use that as an identifier to, you know, make sure people are identifying me, because it is very important that you know, they understand what I'm saying. Maybe not exactly, but at least the feeling, because you know, that's how I speak, is through that. I mean, all right. So I don't really know what I'm doing here with this video. So I guess I'll talk more about my developing of the external TE. So recently turned 21, and you know, I was looking back on this a little bit, and the last, you know, 2 years of my life or so, maybe even just since I was 18, I'd more say 19, honestly. I've really been going through and understanding my internal sensing. You know, like I'm I've really fleshed that out and come to understand it, and it's definitely helped me out in my current situation. I don't feel lost or ambiguous in my thoughts or actions, and you know, it seems more direct and correlative, and you know, but of course I'm always viewing this from, you know, a secondary perspective. It's never when I'm in the moment that I see, you know, and understand from the sensing. But so the last few months I've really been consciously working on my external thinking. You know, like I've always done it to an extent where I talk out my ideas and concepts, and you know, that usually helps me out. You know, just like talking to somebody at the bus stop or something, like I was explaining earlier. But a lot of times, like, it wouldn't work right, or I wouldn't get what I was looking for from it, or I'd just be speaking gibberish, and you know, no one would understand me. And but you know, as I've worked and developed on it, even just this slight amount, it's really like just come to me, and you know, I'm starting to get a grasp of it. I'm at least working towards it at this point. You know, even like just talking in this video is like an extreme amount of help to my, you know, external thinking, because I mean, it really can be a powerful tool, and I can't wait till I'm like 27. I'm actually, you know, fully able to capitalize upon this. I have anything else to say? Honestly, I'm quite upset with my barber, because I mean, I cut off my dreads and my hair looked pretty all over the place, because all I did was like snip, 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 dreads gone. You know, I had lice. Like, once you know, if you're a dirty kid, it happens. And you know, recently I went to the barber for the first time. Like, I just chopped it all off. It looked like a complete mess for like months, and I finally went and got. I mean, obviously this is fine. It's your average short hair. It doesn't really fit me too well, but he cut off my handlebars, man. Like, I had some gnarly handlebars. I mean, it won't even curl anymore. Like the whole time he was touching my face, I was fine with him cutting all this short. Like, I usually leave it about there, but the you know, the moment he started touching this, I just started freaking out on him. Well, I guess I'll end the video there with like 7 seconds left.